Sanbonani, hello, Ukhandet, Minjani, Susuday, everything. As you all know, I don't have any official introduction. But hi, I'm back. I just got home. I'm here for my nap. But before I take my nap, I'm going to take 10 minutes or more or less just to explain why I'm here. Just so you guys can stop asking me the same question over and over again. Well, as you all know, in July I moved to Cambodia. Cambodia is in the southeast of Asia. Those of you that know Thailand will definitely know where Cambodia is. Thailand Lula, and then Cambodia is the Makelwan, is the neighborhood. Thailand, Cambodia. So that's where Cambodia is. So apparently Cambodia is the poorest country in Asia, whatever. I don't care. That's not why I came here. I came here for what I came for. So in July, I moved to Cambodia with my son. So we're gonna tackle me moving with my son, me moving here, and how I came about. Number one, I went on Facebook and I went on YouTube and I found a guy talking about this agent that I used, and the agent that I used is AVSE. So you can check AVSE on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Search AVSE on Facebook, you'll find them, the one with the most followers. And then TikTok, Instagram, it's AVSE_TESOL. I think it's the same on TikTok. So that's the one I used. And how did I use them? So as you know, I am not a qualified teacher. Okay, not before. Not now, before. I was not a qualified teacher. So I got a TESOL from them. A TESOL is like an advanced TEFL. I don't want to explain more. So TESOL is an advanced TEFL. You know what a TEFL is. And when I registered to get the certificate from them, it was an online one, which cost me $980, I think. Yes. So what I also got from the agency was my invitation letter, my job placement, and a 9 days free accommodation when I got here. So fine, I did the TESOL, and then before I finished, I came here because I also had to do my practicals in Cambodia or Vietnam. So I chose Cambodia because I want to stay in Cambodia. Okay, so cool. I came here. I came with my son. They gave me documents to use for my son as well. So it's not even a big deal because that one is just my carry on. So you just put in my bag and we come together. Same as the documents. Whatever is in the document, they just put his name on and he's there. Cool. Next thing, I was here. I went for my practicals. I did my 6 days or whatever days practicals. First, you do your observation, where you go to the class and observe a teacher teaches and you see how they do it. And then the next days, you have to do what the teacher was doing, or even better. Cool. So before I finished everything, they started the job placement process, and then I got my job. And I'm working at a very good school. I won't mention the names. Yeah, I'm working there, and it's an international school. So yes, I think I'll post them. And how long did my visa take? My visa took, I think, my son's visa took less than 24 hours. I don't know why they would approve my son before me. Maybe he's supposed to come alone, but it's fine. It took less than 24 hours, and mine took 3 days because I was supposed to, 3 or 4 days because I was supposed to also add another document that they needed. So yeah, I did that, and I booked my flight. Booking my flight, I came through Ethiopian Airways or Airlines. I don't know which one is which. I had 2 layovers, one in Ethiopia, the next one in Thailand. And the length of the flights, I don't remember. The price of the flights, I don't remember. Somewhere 20,000 or 20,000 something, somewhere there. But it also depends on when you want to come. Fine. Why did I choose Cambodia? Cambodia, I don't need a degree to teach here. And Minage, I don't like school. I've never liked school. I don't even like school. I will never like school. So I said, let me go to a country that doesn't pressurize me to have a degree. And this is the country that took me with my TEFL and TESOL. And yes, What else did I say on that? Coming here with a child, it's just the same thing as surviving anywhere, because the living expenses here, I think alone would say the living expenses are very low. But coming with a child, obviously there's school fees, there's food, there's whatever, there's extra everything. But it's just the same. The money that you spend in SA, it's probably the same money that you spend here. The only difference is that in SA you can take your child to a public school and it's okay because they learn all the languages. But here, if I take my child to a public school, then he doesn't get to learn English. So he has to go to the private or international schools. Okay, so living expenses in Cambodia. Well, I'm not sure if it's cheap or expensive or average or whatever. It just depends on your character, your lifestyle, your affordability, your sustainability, all that. Because you can get apartments from $50, $100, $2,500. Everything is available. It's just on your list. Which one do you want to choose? So for me, obviously, I don't want to come here and be buying furnitures, and then when I have to leave, it's another issue that I have to sell. And I wanted a place that I can get that is fully furnished, has enough space for my child to run around, and has fan and AC because it is flipping hot. So yeah, I got that. And now we are paying $500 because it's a 2 bedrooms. It's a 2 bedrooms. Hi, teacher. It's a 2-bedroom house, 2-bedroom apartment. I'll show you the apartment one of the good days. Yeah, I'll just do apartment tour and then I'll be walking around. Okay, let me not go off key. And then, yeah, so I stay with my friend. We pay, obviously we go half on the rent, half on the electricity. Electricity is crazily expensive. Electricity, yeah, better. Our last bill was like $130. Yeah, that's when I saw it costing umbrella. And I try so hard not to change the rates and check how much I'm spending in rents, because I am not gonna function in rents. So that is let's say you're earning 800. That's just the basic salary. Let's say you're earning 800 and then you're gonna take 250 out of your rent, out of your 800. You take $60 of electricity, because as we are very we misbehave a lot, so that's why our electricity was like that. And then food, I think food you can survive on like $100 or even less. It depends on what you eat. For me, I want to see food in the kitchen. If I go to the kitchen and there's no food, my head don't work. It doesn't work at all. So yeah, you can survive on even $10 if it's you and you don't like food like me. And $10 is fine. But for me, because I also have a child, I think 100 to 150 would work for me. And yes. And then transport to work. I spend 50. For me, I want to come back and sleep because I work 7 until 11, 11 until 5. No, 7 until 11, 1 until 5, 5:30 until 7. So I need a nap in between because I cannot be going through teacher, 12 hours without even resting. So 11 to 2 o'clock, I come back home. 11 to 1 o'clock, that's my 2 hours lunch. I come home and sleep because I stay 6 minutes away. So my transport will include me coming back home for my lunch. So I think I spend like $70 or $60 every month. And that is all. School fees. So my child goes to the same school that I teach. And I was fortunate enough to get 20% off because, I don't know, they could see, okay, it's gonna go if we don't give a discount. But yeah, they gave me a discount of 20%, and I get more if I work more years or more months with them. But yeah, for now I'm on 20%. And his school fees is on, let's say, around about $450 or $500 every month. That is for him to go to school for morning class, and then he pays to take a nap, and then there's afternoon class. So that is him being at school 7 till 5, and that is around $500 or even less, but it's 450 to 500, somewhere there. So but that 500, it's for 3 months. So our term is 3 months, 10 weeks. 3 months, 10 weeks. Yeah, so every 10 weeks I'm paying that amount of money. And yeah, obviously he goes to the same school with me, so he goes to school with me, comes back with me. The only challenge I'm having is that I teach evening classes from 5 until 7, so I cannot come back home with him, so he has to come back with somebody, and I have to pay that somebody. So that's the only challenge, but it's not really a big deal to me because obviously I get paid to work the extra hours. And what are the normal hours of working in Cambodia? Honestly, it differs with the school. My friend works in a school where she works 8 until, I think 8 until 4:45. And then my other friend works 7 until 2. And then there's me that works 7 until 7. And then there's some that works 7 until 5. Like, it just depends on the school that you work at. And I am working 7 until 7 because I chose to take an extra job. So I work morning class, afternoon class, and evening class, which is a bit of a headache, but anything for the money. Ka-ching! Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. Okay, now the craziest part of it. Doing your hair in Cambodia. Yo. Ziakara. So obviously there's not a lot of black people, and okay, I don't want to get into this, but yeah. So I did my hair. I've done my hair twice since I got here from a Cambodian hair salon, and they're very good. Shout out to them, Cambodian braiding hair salon. Check them out on TikTok if you ever need them. So for what I have now, although now it looks crusty, but I paid $30 or 35. I don't want to change it to rents because I'll die. And then previously I did braids. The braids were like $60 or $65 or $70, somewhere there. And I think that is the most expensive that I have to go through. And I am angry because I can do hair, but none of my friends can. I mean, one can, but her hands are always offline, but it's okay. So those are the things that you would rather think about if you ever have to come here, that your hair is going to cost you a lot. How much should you have to come here? When it comes to flights, I would never advise anybody because it's online. You can go and check. If you want to come in December, check December dates. Flight from Johannesburg or from wherever you are to Phnom Penh. If you don't want to go to Phnom Penh, you want to go to Siem Reap, you check from Siem Reap. Anywhere you want to go to. That's on you. And then for the visa that I used was $42 because it's the ordinary visa. I didn't want to go and leave the country and come back doing all those things with a child. $42, I paid double because I had a child. And then when you get here, your visa will expire within a month. Then you have to extend. I advise you to extend for 6 months, which is $160. But if you don't have that money, you can extend for like 3 months. If you have lots of money and you come in a time where you can even get a work permit, you can extend for the whole year, which is $300 or $300 and something dollars. I'm not sure, forgot. And then your work permit will cost you $195, which you can get within a week or 3 weeks, depending on the kind of agent that you use. Any other expenses? I think that's all. The only problem I have with this country, it is hot. We are in winter, so they said, but it is hot. When you are packing to come here, never in your life should you pack a sweater. It's a waste of time. Don't even pack long sleeve. You see this, what I'm wearing today, it's long. It is hot, extremely hot. And also, what else? Foods. I think foods, there's a lot of food. You can choose a lot of food everywhere. You can eat frogs, you can eat cockroaches, you can eat rats, you can eat dogs, you can eat cats, cow, chicken. Any food is here. Whatever food you want to eat, it's available. The only problem is the spice. We don't have the spices, but there's African stores. But the African stores are Nigerian. I haven't seen a South African Oh, there is a South African store. Yeah, but the spice, I'd rather advise you to pack a lot of spice from home, because there's a limited variety of spices. And yeah, I think that's all. If there's anything that I left out that you'd like to know, let me know. Anyways, let me go take my nap. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Bonge.